In a world where there are no wars, imagine the possibilities. Picture a globe with no conflicts, no violence, and no destruction. It may seem like a distant dream, but exploring this concept can give us insights into the profound impact such a world could have on our lives. Without wars, societies would be able to divert their energies and resources towards constructive endeavors. Instead of allocating vast amounts of money towards military expenditures, imagine if those funds were channeled into areas such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Without the constant fear of war, countries could invest in improving the well-being of their citizens, fostering innovation, and creating a better future for all. A world without wars would mean a safer and more secure existence for everyone. The absence of violent conflict would eliminate the enormous toll wars take on human lives. Countless families would be spared the grief of losing loved ones to armed conflicts. Soldiers, who often bear the brunt of wars, would not have to endure the physical and psychological scars that come with combat. Communities could thrive in an environment free from the fear of bombs, weapons, and terrorism. Not only would individuals benefit, but the environment as well. Wars and military activities contribute significantly to global pollution and climate change. With no wars, there would be no need for large-scale weapons production, which in turn would lead to a reduction in greenhouse gas emissions and the depletion of natural resources. The world could focus on sustainability, renewable energy, and conservation efforts, helping to preserve the Earth for future generations. A world without wars would also shape international relationships and diplomacy. Countries would have more opportunities to engage in peaceful dialogue and work collaboratively towards common goals. Cooperation and understanding would become the foundation of global interactions, fostering a sense of unity and shared humanity. This would facilitate the resolution of disputes through dialogue and negotiation rather than confrontation and violence. Furthermore, the absence of wars would inevitably lead to a transformation in the global economy. While the military-industrial complex is a significant driver of economies in many countries, a world without wars would encourage alternative industries to flourish. Resources once dedicated to the production of weapons and ammunition could be redirected towards sectors such as technology, healthcare, and sustainable development. This shift could bring about economic growth, job creation, and improved standards of living on a global scale. However, it is important to acknowledge that the eradication of wars does not ensure the absence of all conflicts. Disagreements and disputes would still exist between nations and individuals, but the means of resolving them would be through peaceful negotiations and diplomacy, rather than resorting to violence. This would require the cultivation of strong diplomatic channels, international institutions, and a commitment to dialogue. While the idea of a world without wars seems utopian, it is crucial to strive towards this vision. It may be a long and arduous journey, but every step in that direction carries the potential for a brighter future. It requires a collective effort from individuals, communities, and governments to prioritize peace, understanding, and cooperation over conflict. Ultimately, imagining a world without wars allows us to envision a future where our shared humanity takes precedence over divisions and violence. It inspires us to work towards a world where resources are used to uplift, support, and protect rather than destroy. As we strive towards this goal, we must remember that peace begins with each and every one of us, through our actions, choices, and commitment to building a better world.